First off, we need to talk about that haunting cover of My Favorite Things from The Sound of Music. The classic song, known by all generations, is anything but comforting this time around. Now in Wednesday, it has an entirely different meaning. This one song choice tells us everything Season 2 is darker, creepier, and off-putting. Just like Wednesday herself. That soft line, "I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad," hits a little different for us because the song doesn't change, but our perception of it does. It may seem sinister on the surface, but let's not forget even Morticia comments that this is the first time Wednesday has willingly returned to the same school for a new school year.
This is the first time you've ever willingly returned to a school.
Wednesday's werewolf roommate Enid appears more confident and assertive in the trailer, which is somewhat of a change-up from her persona in Season 1. But that's not the only change. There's the matter of Enid Sinclair's change in style. From Season 1, we know that she's usually dressed in bright, colorful outfits that match with her bubbly personality. But in this trailer, Enid is seen wearing darker, muted colors that fit in more with the standard Nevermore uniform. There is even the hint that Enid might come out as, or at least be suspected to be, a villain in the season. This links back to the doll references throughout the trailer. When Enid sees Wednesday handing her the doll, her usual smiley disposition drops. She nervously inspects the gift and states that the doll is creepy, but its hair's curls are super soft, which is when Wednesday, unblinking, points out that this is because it is made from real human hair. The wardrobe shift might indicate her personal struggles in Season 2 and indicate a bigger focus on deeper arcs for the supporting characters in Wednesday, and from what we see of Enid, this feels accurate. Going on to the trailer itself, it opens with Wednesday at an airport security checkpoint, casually placing her items in the tray and walking through the scanner. Of course, it goes off, and Wednesday then has to pull out any metal objects that she may be carrying. Knuckle dusters, knives, tasers, and a small handheld mace, as well as the pepper spray kind, are dumped onto the table. Even Thing appears. All of this is fine for the TSA, but the tiny bottle of sunscreen Thing has packed is a no-no. While it's a funny bit, you've got to wonder, where are they going? Wednesday is seemingly traveling alone, albeit with Thing, and they're going somewhere that requires SPF protection. The weapons might also hint at her choice of vacation activity. Perhaps she has been out exploring and investigating unsolved Nevermore mysteries during the summer break. Or maybe that level of armory might just be her standard accoutrement that she takes with her everywhere. Jenna Ortega, in her role as producer, has stated that the show has steered away from romantic subplots and generic teen stories, and instead has brought the focus onto more of the horror elements that we expected. This shift is evident throughout the trailer's darker visuals and ominous tone. Now, let's take a quick look at that creepy masked stranger, for instance. It's fast, but there is a shot towards the end of the trailer that shows a shadowy figure wearing an unsettling scarecrow or doll-like mask, and this figure is likely to be the main threat for Season 2. Choosing a mask like this isn't just for the creep factor. There's a suggestion that these masks might symbolize how the villains see their victims as objects rather than people. This could also be an indication that the themes for the season will be around manipulation and identity, crucial after the first season's exploration of self-discovery and hidden truths. And the masks aren't the only doll references in this trailer. We get to see one of Wednesday's visions briefly. In it, she is at a macabre children's tea party. At the head of the long table, we see Wednesday gagged and bound, as every other seat is occupied by porcelain dolls. Creepy. One of which turns its head to face her and opens its eyes. Sounds delightful. In the next cut, Wednesday is standing over the doll with her maniacal smile and wide eyes and knife in hand. Straight after this, we see Wednesday handing a porcelain doll to Enid as a gift. It looks like an attempt at a life-size doll of Enid herself. Although fans enjoyed Season 1, the biggest criticism was that Wednesday's storytelling deviated from what we expected of her. The show slipped into teen drama and love triangles that aren't synonymous with Wednesday as a character. Jenna Ortega has addressed this in interviews already, stating that the second season of the show is leaning much more into horror. And that horror will undoubtedly continue to be felt within Wednesday's visions in the new season. We have already mentioned the chilling doll's tea party shots from the trailer, but there is another moment that, though can't be guaranteed as a vision right now, feels like one. In one moment, we are following Wednesday through a swath of thick, pink fog-like smoke as she walks through a forest. She is seemingly accompanied by some bees and is dressed in gym class gear. Could this be a strange cross-country run event at Nevermore, or is it a dream that might surround Enid? The pink smoke and daylight tones don't feel like a normal Wednesday vision, but the scene doesn't feel like a normal Nevermore day either. With a new season comes a new term at Nevermore Academy, and it's clear that the school remains central to the plot. However, the atmosphere is darker, and Wednesday has a determined approach to her return for the new school term, stating that coming back is like, quote, returning to the scene of the crime, because she already knows where the bodies are buried. While this can easily be dismissed as another morbid, cynical Wednesday metaphor, it's far more likely that she has learned more about the dark secrets from Season 1 during summer vacation, and that her willing return is more to do with getting to the bottom of it all. Again, the brief shots of the school's gothic architecture, nighttime scenes, and shadowy woodlands give us clues that the tone for the season will also be steeped in mystery and danger. On a less foreboding note, we also get to see a quick glimpse of Steve Buscemi making an appearance behind a microphone and dressed in a Nevermore blazer. It's been confirmed that he plays Barry Dort, the new principal of Nevermore Academy. His character's demeanor is enigmatic and seemingly more lighthearted and kooky than one might expect for the school's principal. But what does this mean for the storyline? Lady Gaga is confirmed to have a cameo in Season 2, though details about her role remain under wraps. Her involvement adds an extra layer of intrigue, and fans are speculating about how her character will fit into the narrative. Her absence from the trailer is in itself an interesting detail. Considering how much has been made about Gaga's appearance in the season, to not have her in the trailer feels very deliberate. A nice little nod to the classic Addams Family movies of the 90s comes in the form of our only shot of Uncle Fester in the trailer, which is in itself a delight to see, knowing he's returning to the show this season. If you blink, you might miss it, and you might want to, but we see Fester enjoying a bubble bath while accompanied by some rubber duckies. This harks straight back to the Addams Family Values movie, when Fester is on his honeymoon with the axe-murdering psychopath Debbie Jelinski. Now, whether this becomes more than just a little nod to that storyline, we've yet to see, but for us die-hard Addams fans, it is a sweet little Easter egg to see. There you have it, our take on the hidden details from the Wednesday Season 2 trailer. Now that the romance with our protagonist is gone, Wednesday can go back to being the suspicious, investigative, dark teen we know her to be. Because those are our favorite things about Wednesday Addams. What do you think will crop up in Season 2? Could the plot points we've considered play out? Do you have your own theories about what's in store for Wednesday and her friends? Let us know in the comments, and tell us if you spotted something even our eagle-eyed investigators missed. Thanks for watching. And for more deep dives into your favorite shows and their trailers, keep it with us at ScreenRant.